She painted the truth no one wanted to see. Her canvas bled grief, and her soul, trauma. Carmina Mora, known to the world as the artist, was not born from fame, but forged in pain. This is the story of a girl who fed crows, a sister who blamed herself, and an icon whose truth threatened the powerful. Born in the breathtaking landscape of Patagonia, Carmina Mora was a gifted child. Her hands spoke through ink. While others played, she painted the majestic fjords with a precision beyond her years. Her constant companions, crows nesting in the old trees beside her home, watched her quietly, protectively. But beauty could not shield her from sorrow. Her mother vanished without a trace, and her father, broken and bitter, turned his blame onto Carmina. He never said the words, but every glance screamed it. It's your fault. Still a child herself, Carmina became mother to her younger brother. She shielded Matthias from their father's bitterness and gave him every ounce of love she no longer received. But love too has limits. One day the phone rang. A single moment. A choice. Carmina left Matthias for only seconds. Her father sat nearby, indifferent. When she returned, Matthias was gone. His coat danced in the creek. Her screams cracked the sky. Matthias lay in her arms, cold and lifeless. Crows circled above, their cries echoing her grief. The next day, silence took hold. Her father didn't need to speak. She had failed. Again. Her soul shattered, her art silenced. On Matthias's birthday, she walked to death leap. Her feet touched the edge, her eyes to the river, and then wings. A murder of crows enveloped her. One landed beside her, peering into her soul. They didn't speak, but they didn't need to. They saw her, and in that moment, she was no longer alone. Reborn, Carmina painted her pain. She poured ink into every wound, birthing a new voice, a voice of the voiceless. Her murals grew, her poetry sharpened, her crows watched and followed. She became a beacon. Her black ink surrealism turned city streets into stages of revolution. The world noticed. And so did the black veil. The veil courted her with a lucrative commission. Carmina, ever skeptical, dug deeper. She uncovered a pattern. Art gifted to corrupted officials. Artists silenced forever. She accepted, but not for money, for justice. She painted her final protest atop a columbarium, dressed in a handmade poem sewn into her gown. Her crows flew above. The mural lit a fire, but it marked her. When the threats became too real, she returned to her father's house, bringing her most loyal friends. But safety was an illusion. They came with masks, guns, and silence. Carmina woke in the desert, tied, bloodied, surrounded by fear. The robed man took her hands, speaking a language she didn't know. And then he severed her hands. "How will you paint now?" he sneered. He tore her voice away too. "How will you recite poems now?" But the pain ignited something ancient. A scream ripped from her soul, and the sky answered. Her crows returned. They tore the man to shreds, but they didn't stop. Grief became horror. Rage turned into guilt. The crows had become more than protectors. They were vengeance incarnate. And Carmina, their unwilling harbinger. The fog found her in that moment. Her pain, her voice, her vision, all transformed. Now she wanders the entity's realm, painting death in silence, letting crows speak the truth. She was more than an artist. She was a warning. And now, she's a nightmare etched in ink. If Carmina's tale moved you, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next time in the fog for more twisted tales from Dead by Daylight.